Hey everybody, happy Saturday. Hopefully everybody had a good Saturday. I'm just gonna be on here for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes at the most, answering questions. I just want to use this kind of as Q&A. Anybody who has questions on digital products, digital marketing, if you just recently got started or if you're interested in getting started and you have questions or maybe you're confused about something, if you do come in my live, you can ask me anything. I will try my best to answer. If you don't know what digital marketing is, all it is just marketing on social media or the internet. Any kind of products, any business. It's just the act of marketing online versus like physical marketing, like a billboard or a newspaper or a magazine. Digital products, ebooks, courses, webinars, guides, journals. So those are digital products. And the way that I'm making money online, along with thousands of other people, is by marketing digital products online because it's easier or more convenient, I should say, because you don't actually have to ship anything out. So that's the reason why it's so popular. You can make money from anywhere. If you were selling like physical products and say, for instance, you had a business, if you leave and go on vacation and people buy products, you got to be there to ship the products out, or got to have somebody, or now you have to pay somebody to be home to ship the products out. Selling digital products, you don't have that problem because people buy products. It works while you sleep. It works while you're shopping. It works while you're on vacation because it's instant. It's like automating a business in the background. So that's why it is so popular and it is causing a lot of success, or a lot of people are having a lot of success with it, literally changing their lives. Like me, I'm one of them, y'all. Like starting this has completely changed my life. Like I went from like, I don't want to say struggling because, well, you can kind of say that. I was always able to pay my bills, but it was always like, okay, now I got to wait until the next paycheck, to do anything. So it was like just enough. So I went from that to like having money saved. I have a savings account that I'm building. I'm able to go in the store, buy what I want. I don't even look at prices. Well, I shouldn't say that because I'm still like a very like frugal person. I don't just like splurge like that. But y'all know what I mean. I can walk in the store and I don't have to think, okay, I gotta wait to get this or wait to get that. I can literally just buy it. So it has changed my life. I'm paying down credit card debt. I've paid off like 4 credit cards. I have 2 more to go. Don't ask me why I have so many, but I do. But so it's changed my life. Hey Kenya, you from Detroit? I'm in Texas. How's the weather in Detroit right now? I bet you it's like cool, right? I bet you y'all got good weather right now in September. But yeah, y'all, so that's all it is, and that's why people are doing it, because it allows you to live your life on your own terms, and you ain't having to like buy boxes, buy shipping labels, buy tape, ship products, and then when the product's gone, when you sell physical products, what do? You got to rebuy products. So now you got to use money you made to invest back into your business to buy more products. This is how people are becoming rich, living good lives, because you literally invest in a course one time, y'all. You invest in a course one time. You learn these digital marketing skills, something nobody can take away from you. You can use it in life to sell anything. But you buy a course once and there's no more buying it again. You resell the same course over and over and over and over and over. That's what I'm doing. But I have multiple products that I sell. But I invest in them one time and they continue to make money. But people continue to buy them. I'm not having to get up. I'm not having to go to the post office. I'm not having to stop what I'm doing, come back home to ship products. It literally like works no matter what. So that's why you see a lot of people talking about it and a lot of success. And it's not new. Digital marketing has always been around. It's just a lot of people are realizing that you can really make money and like run your own business. And that's what they don't want us to know. The rich people know, but that they don't want us to know that. They want us to be at a 9 to 5 for the rest of our lives, making somebody else rich and penny pinching. So that's literally what it is. It's nice at the moment. Girl, I bet it's 90 degrees here in Texas and we're in the mid-September and it's hot. Today was so hot. When I say it was hot, it was hot. And the crazy thing, it's going to be hot like that probably till November. Literally. Probably like beginning of November, it may start cooling off. We may get like a cool front here and there in like October, but that's like 60 degrees maybe. Which 60 degrees for us, 70 degrees for us is like perfect weather. It's like jacket weather because we so used to the heat. So when we get 70, it's like perfect. Anything below that, I'm probably complain. which is crazy. Some families just moved to Texas. I have a lot of questions. Yes, girl, ask your questions. That's why I come on here. I do too. I complain about the heat, but I couldn't have it any other way. I couldn't live in Detroit. I couldn't live in Chicago. I definitely couldn't live in New York. I couldn't live in nowhere where they have blizzard, snow, cold. Like, I couldn't do it. Because I've lived in Texas my whole life in warm states. And even though we complain about the heat, we condition for the heat. So that's why anything below 70, I'm finna get my jacket. You know what I mean? Jacket, hoodie. 70 is, that's the limit. But every now and then we get weather below 70. Like, we'll have cold fronts like in December, January. That's like 40, 50, but it lasts like one day. So we literally have like 4 seasons in one day. You wake up, it may be like 40, 50 degrees outside. By midday, you in the 70s. Depending on the day, we may hit 80s. And then by nightfall, we back at 60, 50. So it's crazy. It's bipolar weather. But yeah, I'm used to it. But yes, if anybody has questions on digital marketing, please ask. Y'all, just for an example, I literally was on Zoom today helping one of the people who has bought from me like a few weeks ago. She needed help like setting up her store because she couldn't really understand. So I was literally on Zoom with her this morning for an hour helping her do that. And in the midst of me doing that, I made $500. You see what I'm saying? Because somebody bought the course. So that's literally how it works. You could be doing something else. You could be asleep. And if you run your business right, and you putting your time and effort, you being authentic, you actually helping people, you not like having people buy from you and then you can't even respond to an email. You know, if you run your business right and you keep the right mindset, you remain consistent, you keep putting in the work, like even when you're not seeing sales, anybody can be successful at this. Because I literally started as a complete beginner, y'all. April 1st, brand new. If you look back on my page, you will see. April 1st, I started a brand new Instagram account from scratch, 0 following. I have a little bit over 1,000 now. That's good, but some people grow faster. But I'm happy with that. I've made 27, 28K since April, complete beginner. So that's what I'm saying. I've had a 10K month once in May, and I pretty much average 5,000 or more every month. So at this point, I make way more than what my 9 to 5 pays me. I still work my 9 to 5 though, because I have a goal. I'm saving so that I can leave. But I make way more in this than my 9 to 5. So I'm pretty much juggling 2 jobs at this point. Stan Store. Ask Kenya, because I can definitely answer questions about Stan, because I use Stan. Hey Chanel, I'm from Georgia. Oh yeah, so you have similar heat. So you have to start by having a product. You see what I'm saying? You gotta have something to market. One of the perfect products for y'all to start with, y'all, I have 2 that I recommend. One is a course, one is like a PLR community. Depending on what you want and your budget, that's why I have 2. UBC is a course. That's the course I started with. It's an in-depth digital marketing course. It teaches you the skill of marketing online. It teaches you how to brand, how to show up online, how to market, how to sell. But it's a full course that comes with resale rights. So when you get the course, you learn from it, and then you can resell the course as one of your products. But you have to resell it for $4.99. That's the price that's set by the creators. You see what I'm saying? So even though I invested in that, I've made my money back 1,000 times at this point. So it's like you're able to get a course similar to if you go to college and buy a course. The only difference is you can resell this and make your money back plus more.
Look, she don't lie.
The other option I have is DBA, Digital Boss Academy. It's a PLR community, not necessarily a course, but it's enough to get you started. It's actually very affordable, but very underpriced because it's worth way more. If you invest in DBA, it's a done-for-you product. Comes with the steps to set it up. You can resell DBA because it comes with master resale rights. The only difference is it comes with a whole bunch of PLR products, which are individual ebooks, like over 100 that you can individually pull out and sell, rebrand them, change them up, change the color, and sell them as your own. So you can literally invest in DBA and build your whole business off of that. And that is only $222, which is less than the $4.99 course. So it depends on where you want to go. Like, do you want to invest in a course? That was the route I took because I needed to learn marketing. And then I started to resell the course. And then I bought DBA because I saw the value in DBA. I wanted to be able to offer it to other people. Some people start with DBA and they have huge success. But it's a difference in the two. But that's how you need to start, Chanel. You got to have a product. You got to have something that you are marketing to your audience. How do you market your ebooks? I market on social media. So I'm faceless on Instagram, y'all. My Instagram account is completely faceless. I've never shown my face on that page. I make sales on that page. I started originally digital marketing only on that page. I made my first $2,000 faceless, not even showing my face. Then I came to YouTube after I saw that it really works, and I started talking about it on my YouTube page. So I bring in sales from YouTube, from coming here, talking to y'all, helping people get started, or people seeing my YouTube shorts. I'm talking about the business, how it's changing my life. And then I still make money on the faceless page because I'm literally posting content every day. I'm posting short 3 to 5 second videos with a hook on the screen that like draws people's attention, and then they read the caption talking about me talking about my products. And then they're curious because they like, dang, this girl saying she making this, or it ain't even about that. Like sometimes I'm talking about how I'm able to go in the store and not have to look at prices. Or I'm talking about how I'm able to buy groceries and not have to wait till next week. Or how I paid all these credit card bills off. So I say stuff like that, and then people are curious because they can relate to that, right? So I'm targeting people who just like me. And then they're curious, so they stop to read the caption. And then if they see you enough and you post enough, people invest in you. They buy what it is you're selling because they want to do the same thing. They want to learn, you see? And by me, I actually help people. They buy, and if they need my help, I help them. Some people don't need my help. They can buy, and they can kind of follow the course. The courses have all the answers. Sometimes people have additional questions, so that's literally all it is. I'm talking about my products online. When people see it and they're curious, they want to buy, they invest, and then they start making money the same way. It's that simple. And it doesn't always have to be the niche I'm in, like how to make money online, the wealth niche. That's just my niche. You may see people talking about fitness. Some people talk about fitness stuff, but they have fitness digital products. They may have a workout plan that's digital. They may have a recipe book. They may have a meal plan digital planner. You know, something digital that they've created. You see, that people can use and people need. Same thing with self-care. You may see people selling self-care ebooks, journals, planners. They marketing to people who are curious and need self-care stuff. Same thing with what other niche? Cooking. People making digital recipe books. They just using a different tactic, and they're marketing people who are curious and want to know about that. You see? So it just depends on what direction you want to go in. This is what has happened to me. I buy and can't get no help. Right. That's why I come on here all the time and I tell people, be careful who you buy from. I don't know what people do with their business. I can't tell people what to do with their business. But you got to be careful who you buy from. Because the thing is, y'all, when you buy from people, they not obligated to help you if they didn't say they was. You see what I'm saying? If they not telling you they going to help you and they offer mentorship, then they don't have to. I just don't run my business like that. Because I feel like if somebody take the time to invest in me, I should have the time to help them if they need help or have additional questions. A lot of the stuff is in the course, is in DBA or UBC helping you. But of course, some people get confused and some people may not know. And the least I can do is respond to an email and get on a Zoom to see what somebody need, you know? So that's just me. A lot of people don't do that because they don't have the time or they just don't want to. So you got to be careful who you buy from. Can you post the link for DBA? It's in my bio, Kenya. If you click in my YouTube bio and click on my Stand Store link, it's going to take you to my store where all my products are. You're going to see DBA Volume 2. It's $222, Kenya, and if you do it on payments through Klarna, if you go on the checkout page, you're going to see an option for Klarna or Afterpay. If you check out like that and you get approved, it'll break your payments into 4. So you'll pay like $55 right now. Or if you want to pay it in whole, you can. But I always like to tell people about the payment option. But it's in my bio. I'm like you. Got my attention. Thank you. Yeah. I just like to come on here. I come on here probably like 3 or 4 times a week or whenever I have time. I don't really have a schedule. Whenever I feel like, okay, let me go on YouTube. And then I just kind of answer people's questions, talk about what I offer. And sometimes I don't even talk about what I offer. I just come on here and answer questions. Because some people started already. And like, who was that said they can't get no help? And they just come on here and they see me. And I may be able to answer the question that they have. Pretty much. But y'all, it's not complicated, y'all. People overcomplicate it. And it's I don't want to say people overcomplicate it, but when you don't really know, you know how when you step into the unknown, you don't know, so you overwhelmed and you overcomplicate it. And then when you finally start and then you get like a few weeks in, you're like, I really like overcomplicated it. That's what people realize. This business is not overcomplicated. It's just, it's confusing when you knew and you never heard of this stuff. But once you start and you realize the concept of what everybody doing, trust me, I don't want to say it's easy because you do have to show up. You do have to post content because how people going to buy your products if you ain't posting content, right? Y'all see me on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, I come on live, I talk about it. So if you're not posting videos and posting content, you can't expect nobody to eventually buy from you. So the hardest part for people is staying consistent and not giving up when they don't see sales. Because you might not see sales in the beginning. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm not going to come on here and tell y'all you're going to invest in this and then boom, you're rich. No, it take work. Like sometimes there's always a certain percentage of people that can get this and then be successful in a week. Make their first sale in 2 weeks. You got people who would take months. But the thing is, it's separating the real from the strong from the weak. Because there's people who didn't see sales for months. And then they finally get their first sale 3-4 months later. And then now they making money more than they 9 to 5. But then you got some people who didn't see sales in that time and they quit. So guess what? You'll never know, you know? So it's just all about knowing when you get in this, you only gonna get back what you put in. It's that simple. You can't complain that you ain't making no sales and then when people go to your page, you posted 2 reels this week. You see? Or you ain't did nothing to get the sale. Okay, thank you. I have Afterpay. I better use it before. Yes, use Afterpay, girl. I used it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I invested in UBC and DBA, look, y'all, I bought UBC first, which was the $500 course. And I was like most people, I ain't buying that course, you know? And then I got tired of people talking about how much money they making. And I'm like, okay, they ain't about to leave me out. So I saw a girl that I was following. I liked her. And I was like, I'm gonna buy it from her. I bought it. And I did it on payments. I did 4 payments. And it was the best decision I could have made, y'all, getting UBC and learning this. Because like I told y'all, I paid $500. I have made $27,000, $28,000 at this point. I say that because I don't know exactly. Literally. Today, I made $500 this morning. I didn't work today. It's the weekend. But even though I didn't work my 9 to 5, I made $500. Way more than my 9 to 5 pay me any day. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I would have never been here had I not stopped and, like, saw the value. Like, I can invest in this. Everybody else doing it, I can do it too. So, yeah, it's definitely worth it, y'all. I just try to tell people because I got 3 kids. I'm a mom. I work a 9 to 5. I work from home. I'm sick of it. I hate my job. Just to tell y'all some stuff about me, I hate my job. I complain about it all the time. I'm thankful for it because I have a job, but I hate it. And I don't hate the company. My company is great. I got 401k. I got insurance. I get sick time. I get vacation. Company great. It's the job that I do that I don't like. I work with people. I answer the phone. I got to talk to people. Customer service, frontline. I hate it. People crazy. It's mentally draining. It's emotionally draining. And when I started feeling like that, I knew that I couldn't do it. I can't do it because it's going to drive me nuts. And that's when I started like trying to look and figure out ways to make money without having to work for somebody. I was like, I can't do this. Like, that's what really pushed me. My kids, of course, and then being paycheck to paycheck, but it was really like waking up in the morning just dreading walking to that desk, knowing I got to get on this phone with these crazy people who talk to you any kind of way and they expect you to not say nothing. And even the people who nice, it's still a mentally draining job to listen to people's problems all day long. Even if they being nice, it's draining. I work for a bank, so y'all can only imagine. People crazy when it come to money. 9 times out of 10 is their fault why they got a fee. Or why they this. What they complain about is their fault, but they gonna blame the bank and they gonna blame me, whoever get on the phone. So it's draining. And that's what drove me to like I'm finna pay $500. I'm about to invest in this course. We about to figure something out. And it worked. And when I figured out it really worked, that's when I came on YouTube and started talking about it. So other people can realize, hey, people really making money like this. I know people who made $1 million. I know people who made $400,000 in a year, $500,000 in a year. I know a girl who has made $200,000 in 6 months. I look at that and I see that as my inspiration. That's how I know you can do it. And it can be done, but it all depends on your work ethic. I watched how to set the reel up with Canva. Thank you. Yes, with the hooks. Yeah. And y'all use ChatGPT. ChatGPT can help you with hooks. It can help you with captions. You just got to learn how to talk to ChatGPT and how to finesse it and make it know your voice, your brand, how you speak. Once you figure that out, you can use ChatGPT to help you come up with ideas. You don't have to copy it word for word. But I use ChatGPT all the time, y'all. These long captions that we got to put on Instagram, sometimes I don't feel like coming up with that. So I go on there, I tell ChatGPT what my hook is, because I already have my hook. And I tell ChatGPT what I kind of want the caption to be about. And my AI knows me because I talk to it all the time. It knows how I speak. It knows my brand. So it'll give me a caption similar to something I would say. You done save me, what, 15 minutes trying to come up with a caption. Because, yeah, customer service is not for the weak. I need to talk about him. I build business credit without no social security never needed by him. Yeah, so you definitely see that's something you could talk about. Exactly. People will be interested in that. Because look, who not trying to get business credit? You got people that's in a position like me, and some people don't have good credit, but they want business credit. So, if you came up with like some type of product or some type of ebook that explains for people how they can do it, or make a webinar and charge for the webinar for people to learn anything, you just got to think outside the box. People will want that. It will be high in demand, Do you do consultations? I don't. Like, as far as what? Like, figuring out, like, what do you mean, Kenya? Like, figuring out what to invest in or, like, what product to get? Is that what you mean? Like, before you buy anything? But, yeah, y'all, this business is really, it's simple, but it's not easy, if that makes sense. Like, the business plan of it is simple. All you need is a phone, y'all. Don't think you need no computer. You don't need no iPad. I'm telling y'all from experience. I have a computer. I have an iPad. I have a MacBook. And I have a phone. Y'all know where I do all my business from? And I'm not even joking. My phone. I even edit my videos on my phone. When I do YouTube Day in the Lives, I take all them clips and put them on CapCut on my phone. And I edit. So you don't need none of that. All you need is a phone, internet. Of course, you got to have a product. So that's why I talk to y'all about DBA, UBC. It's a done-for-you product. You learn from it. You resell it if you want to. Or if you don't want to resell it, you learn from it and learn how to create your own, because it teaches you how to do that. You go in Canva and create your own product. You need a social media account, because where else you going to market it? So you need YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. You need something. And you need a selling platform. So you got to have somewhere to host your product. Stand Store, Beacons. I use Stand Store. It's user-friendly, it's easy, it's not complicated. If that's not a good option for you, because it does charge $20 after your 14-day free trial, Stand Store is $29 a month or $99 a month, depending on which plan. If that's not an option for you in the beginning, you don't have to start with Stand Store. You can start with Beacons. It's free. So it's really not an excuse. And then you can always switch to Stand Store. But I recommend Stand. And then the last thing you need, y'all, is the right mindset. If you got the right mindset and you believe that you can do it, like you truly believe you can do this, that's all you need. That's 5 things to start this business. The hardest part is every day making content, because people lazy and they don't want to do it, because they don't want to put the effort in. So that's the hardest part. But if you got those basic things, anybody can do this. That's why it's beginner friendly. How to set it up. Set what up, Kenya? Like if you talking about if you buy DBA or UBC, how to set it up in Stand Store? Is that what you mean? If that's what you mean, yeah. So I help if anybody needs help. Majority of the people who buy from me don't need help setting up their store. Some people do. But if you buy UBC or DBA and you confused about how to get it in your store to start like set up your actual stand store, yeah, I can help you. I helped somebody today that was having a little trouble like figuring out how to put it on their store. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but if so, yes. Yes, I do. So if you bought it from me and you stuck on how to set it up, because DBA is gonna give you step by step how to put it in your store. UBC too is gonna show you how to put it in your stand store. I think they do Beacons, they do System IO. Some people get caught up and they get a little confused, so I'll help. But the course, I always tell y'all, if y'all get the courses, if y'all get UBC, y'all get DBA, at least try to look at it. Some people get it and then they don't even look at it. It's like, hey, can you help me? Did you look? You paid all this money. Did you look at the steps? You know? But if you looked at it and it's confusing, because it is a little bit confusing sometimes, I help you. Yes, I will not leave you hanging. Yeah. I'm going to buy it from you for sure. Thank you, Kenya. Yeah. Anybody in my live have questions? Y'all, can y'all like the live if y'all in here? I'm over here trying to make a video now, y'all, for Instagram. That's what I'm saying. I'll be multitasking. Thank you, Kenya. Anybody have questions about UBC, DBA, or just digital marketing in general? Oh yeah, y'all. And if anybody invests, I forgot. If anybody invests in UBC or DBA while I'm on the live, I will also send you my Faceless Beginners Plan, which is just like an ebook teaching people how to do faceless. You can use it. You can learn. You can use that too to learn, or they'll give you another product to sell. Like you can use it as a lower ticket item. I sell it for $20. You can price it however you want. You can switch it up, change the cover, change the name, do whatever you want with it. Just as long as you make it look different from mine, I'll send you that for free. And then also my other little mini course that I have is called Pathway to Profits. It just teaches you how to sell on Instagram, like in your stories. It's like a mini course, but it's super helpful, y'all, because it helped me. You can also resell that as your own too on your store. I'll send both of those, but that's only if you buy UBC or DBA while I'm on live. I'll send both to you. I always forget to mention it, y'all. That'll just give you extra stuff to have on your store, because you don't want to have just one thing. You want to have multiple stuff that you offer. You know, you want to have high ticket item, mid ticket, and then low items, because don't sleep on the low items. You want to have them on there too, because you will be surprised how many people would buy $20, $30 products over and over and over because it costs less, you know, more. And that adds up. So that's why I kind of offer that too. Where are you on platform? Yeah, so go to so in my YouTube bio, I have my Faceless account linked on Instagram, and I have my TikTok account linked. So follow me on TikTok and Instagram. They should be on my bio. My TikTok, y'all, is more of a content creation page, is how I started it. Because I create content. I'm an Amazon influencer, and I talk about like work from home, coffee routines. I do stuff like that. But I also talk about digital marketing. I just recently started incorporating digital marketing into that page. Hey, Lanika. I had got a course from you, someone else, and it has W products, but there's no directions. Now she does it live, but she hasn't yet since I have the course. What course, Lanika? What course you got? Does it matter which one I buy first? Tap the outline, this stuff. Yeah, exactly. I feel you, girl. That's why I always say, before y'all buy, just make sure it's something that is beneficial. It doesn't matter, Kenya. It depends on you. So I'll kind of explain it again. So UBC is how I started. So you got to think of it like it's a course that's teaching you the skill. So marketing is a skill, y'all. You know how people can have like the best products, the best website, have the best content, and they suck at marketing. So guess what? Nobody gonna buy their content. UBC is gonna teach you how to market. It's gonna teach you how to brand yourself for social media and show up online and tell you what's important. You know, does that make sense? Teach you how to market your business. So UBC is designed to teach you how to market any business. So say for instance, you had an existing business already, any kind of business. You can have a nail business. You can have a hair business. You can have a online business. UBC gonna teach you how to make sales in that business. Does that make sense? So it's gonna teach you how to market, sell digital products if you're trying to do digital products. You're not gonna get no individual ebooks inside of it. It's a full course. But once you learn from the course, you're able to put that on your store and start marketing that course to other people. So now you have this $500 course that you bought that you can now resell, which is huge because you can resell this course. You got to think, somebody buy it from you, it's $500 you made. So it's great to start with. I love UBC. I'm gonna always recommend UBC. DBA, on the other hand, is great also, but it's not a course. It's a PLR community. So it's got modules similar to UBC, but it's not as in depth. So it's gonna teach you, hey, welcome to DBA. This is how you set up your store. This is how you do email marketing. This is how you do this. And then it's gonna have a section that gives you a whole bunch of individual products that you can sell if you want to. DBA also has a second volume to it that teaches you other businesses. So say, for instance, you wanted to start an Airbnb business. There's a whole module teaching you how to start one. Say, for instance, you wanted to start a virtual call center. She has a whole module teaching you how to start one. Say you want to learn drop shipping. She has a whole module teaching you how to start one. Wholesaling, which is real estate, a whole module. So they have side businesses, not side businesses, I hate to say side, but they have other businesses that people get the course DBA sometimes, they learn those, and then they start a whole different business based on just that. So DBA is more leaning towards that. So they both good to start with. Okay, right. So you see what I'm saying? How I explain it, and then you figure out what you want. So go with DBA, because you're gonna get enough steps to start. You're gonna get the resale DBA as a whole, because it's a MLR, it's a master resale rights program. So meaning when you buy DBA, you have to resell it for the price that they tell you, which is $222. But you have all these individual products inside of it that you can do whatever you want with. So if you want to take one of those ebooks out and be like, hey, I'm gonna sell this for $20, I'm gonna sell this for $40, and it's a ton of them. So, and then you got volume 2 that teaches you all these different business ventures that you can go into. So it's definitely affordable, but way underpriced. It's so valuable. So DBA is good too. It's just not gonna give you in-depth marketing, branding skills, but it can work. People start as beginners, they make thousands of dollars too with DBA. It does that so that $4.99 are there tutorials. Tutorials on what, Kenya? So it's over 290 videos in UBC. So everything that they talk about is usually a video of them talking about it and showing you what they're talking about with the linked stuff at the bottom. UBC has Q&As every week, so it's not like you left alone. Both of these products, when you buy them, you have to ask for access to the community. They let you in, and you're in this community platform where you can type and text and talk about whatever you want. People sharing their wins, people following each other, people looking at other people's content to help them. So it's like you're in a community with everybody who has bought UBC or bought DBA. So you're not left in either one of them. UBC does weekly Q&A calls. They get on the calls every week. They answer people's questions. They do a mindset call. DBA does calls. They do Zooms. They bring in professionals that talk about wholesaling, talk about ChatGPT. They may talk about Amazon FBA tonight. Before I got on live, they was in there talking about how to be a seller on Amazon. I was sitting in a Zoom listening. So they bring in professionals. They do it all month long. So it's not like you get this and you just getting that. It's ongoing support, if that makes sense. And like information. In both. I do believe her lives will help me, but I want more help. I could get UBC and use her done for you. Right, exactly. So that's the goal. That's the mindset. You can use those done for you products, but you can get UBC to help you how to market, teach you how to brand, teach you how to show up on the internet, teach you how to attract people to you. That's exactly how it works. You see what I'm saying? UBC not giving you all those products because it's a course that's worth way more than $500 because it's going to teach you how to brand and build a personal brand. But if you have a bunch of digital products already from something else you bought and you're not selling them, you may need UBC so it can teach you what you missing, how to sell. And then on top of that, you can add UBC to your store if you want to. Right. She switched it, Kenya. It's up to you, Kenya. If you want to start with DBA, you can. Some people start with DBA and they immediately follow the content and they start marketing. They start creating content. You see what I'm saying? Some people get DBA first because they can't really afford UBC sometimes, and they wait until they make a few sales, and then they still go invest in UBC. So it's up to you. If you want to get UBC and you need done for you products, I can send you some. See what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying if you buy UBC, if you buy UBC on my live, I'll give you my Faceless Beginners Plan, which is an ebook. You can sell it however you want to sell it. And I'll give you Pathway to Profits, which is a mini course. You can sell it however you want to sell it. So now you have 2 PLR products. You have 2 other products that you can sell. But now you got UBC too, which is going to teach you how to sell, and give you all this other information. So that's why I'm saying if you buy on my live, I'm offering that. Those 2 products. And if I have more, I got to look because I got to see what can be resold and what can't. I can send them. Right. So it really depends on the person and what kind of direction they want to go in. I started with UBC first and I was already making money. And then I still bought DBA because I saw the value in DBA. I knew it could help my customers, the people who didn't want to buy UBC. They may want a more affordable option. That's why I got DBA. So I had them both, but I started with UBC first. And a lot of the people, even the creator of DBA has UBC. She got UBC too. So it just depends. And I think somebody said something about, let me go back. I skipped somebody. I'm really thinking about getting UBC. Yes, Lanika, UBC is good. I'm never going to tell nobody nothing bad about UBC. DWA, okay, so it's DWA. See, I don't know much about DWA, but it's like a course too, like UBC. But they not the same, but they kind of equivalent. They're both courses. That's why they both kind of similar prices. But I did not invest in DWA. I went with UBC because I saw the value in UBC. But yes, if you have DWA, Lanika, is that what you have? If you have DWA, you don't need UBC, if that's what you're telling me. I don't really want to say you don't need it, but I wouldn't recommend you get UBC too. I would recommend you go to DBA if you already have DWA, honestly. UBC is the one that's $4.99. DBA is $2.22, Kenya. I need one too. I got a little drink over here, but I can't drink it on live because I don't know the rules. So if y'all see me do this, that's why. That's why I'm taking a sip. She said ABCDFG. It's not difficult, Kenya. You go get the hang of it. So UBC is the course. That's the full digital marketing course. It's $499. So it's like going to college, buying a course, similar. DBA is the PLR community that I was talking about that has all the products and teaches you all the side hustles. That one's $222. I got out of that live, Alicia. I was confused. I got out, an hour ago. But yeah, but they both good, y'all. It just depends on you and how you want to get started.
Hey, get up. In the bed. Okay.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Yeah, so Kenya, I think you said you have DWA. If you do, I'm not gonna recommend UBC because you get in. They're different, but they equivalent kinda. Should I set this stand store first? It doesn't matter. You can, but you gotta have a product to put on there, right? I think you said you have DWA. I keep getting who got DWA? I'm really confused about Lanika or Kenya. I'm really confused about. Okay, not you, Kenya. So if you don't have DWA, UBC, yes. If you want UBC, good. That would be a good choice. If anybody in here is saying they have DWA, get DBA if you're trying to get more products, not UBC. Lanika, I think it's you that got DWA. I'm really confused about what I have. She never advertised it as DWA. Once I got the voice, it said something. Girl, you gotta let me see, because if it said DWA, Digital Wealth Academy, how much was it? That's how I'm gonna know what it was. How much was it, Lanika? And then again, that might not even tell me now, because people be overpricing. Maybe her own course, because not what I expected. Okay, so maybe I gotta see it. Yeah, DWA is $497 minimum. Minimum. If you got something else and got access to it, it's not DWA, because you can't even get access to it if you don't pay the minimum price that's set by the creators. So I don't know exactly what you have. I gotta see it. No, I don't have any. Yeah, I was mixing you up with Lanika. So yeah, I was saying if you don't have any and you want to start with UBC, you can. I don't have it now. You have credit and business credit ebooks. Yeah, so those can be your small items. Is that what you want to talk about on your page, like helping people fix credit? If that's your niche, like business stuff, helping people with business stuff, that would be good, like products to sell. If that's your niche, you're gonna be doing like business stuff, helping people do credit, and yeah. So that'd be good. If you need help, if you have an issue selling, you may need to get UBC to teach you how to market, teach you digital marketing skills, teach you how to brand yourself, teach you how to attract customers. Yeah, so UBC, definitely. Or so how much do you market your products for? Well, I don't need to know that, but DBA is good too. The only thing is DBA is not a course. It's just gonna give you a bunch more products. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna give you another product to sell, which is DBA, and it's gonna give you a whole bunch more products that you can choose from. They do give information though, so I'm not gonna say it doesn't teach you stuff, because it does teach you email marketing, content creation. It's just not as in depth. Lanika, I gotta see what you have. If it says DWA, it should be DWA, but to my knowledge, DWA is $497, and I've never seen it less. Yes, but I'm concerned Stand Store may not let me. So, oh yeah, I forgot about that. The credit. Stand Store don't want you having that. Yes, I forgot about that. Yes, and I don't know nothing about that because DBA got flagged, the whole community, and she had to go in there and switch the wording. It got flagged, and then she had to send out a post telling us to change our description because they don't want you. I forgot what it was. It's something they don't want you to say. But everything all good now. But I can't remember what it was. But you definitely gonna have to change the wording when it comes to that. I think it was something like that. I think it was credit or something like that. They don't want you. Stand Store will flag it. Yeah, so it could be in there because DBA has it in there, but it's not in the description and the wording on the page when people visit the buy, if that makes sense. Yeah, was it Alicia? It was the credit? Okay. I can't remember what it was. I just remember when it got flagged and she changed it and had us all change it, and then it was fine. Yes, so I wouldn't know how well rounded since that's your individual products. You see, I know people sell them though. I see people marketing business stuff, credit stuff all the time on Stand Store. I just don't know what they got in their descriptions. But I see people always talking about it. Yeah, I see them talking about it. I want to say business credit is still in DBA. Or maybe not. Oh yeah, it is. So it's still in there. It's just not in the description. So you gotta edit. You gotta figure out your description, maybe. The code. Dang girl, you got this. You got it going on then. The code. Yeah, you just gotta find a way around how to list it. Pretty much how to market it. Or how to have it on your store, honestly. You can market it however you want. Like on social media. It's just your Stand Store can't have certain wording, if that makes sense. But you can talk about it. Bring people to your store. You just gotta word it in a certain way on Stand as they not going for it. Does DBA come with both volume? Yes. No, when you pay 222, you get access to everything. All of volume 1 and all of volume 2. It's everything included. Y'all, DBA is super affordable for the amount of information you get, honestly. So it's not separate. Thank you, Kenya. You're welcome. It's just if you buy DBA or UBC, pay attention to the email, the confirmation email. You get a confirmation email giving you the steps on what to do to get access. It's really easy. It tells you where to email your receipt. You email the receipt. When they get the email, they let you in the community. It's that easy. Anybody else in the live have questions? Y'all, if y'all new in the live, can y'all like the live, please? And if you have questions, please ask. And if y'all not following me, y'all on Instagram and TikTok, you can follow me. It's linked in my bio. Ready to change my life in that business. Another course. She said another course. Yes, that's the most important part. If your mind right, that is the most important part, honestly. The most important. Because some people got the money and they ain't got the mind right yet. And that ain't good, you know? At least you got your mind in the right place. Thank you. At least you know that, because a lot of people don't know that. Like, mind is powerful. You can have the best of everything. And if your mindset sucks and you be thinking these negative thoughts, saying these negative thoughts, you ain't got to say them. God know what you're thinking. You ain't finna get far. You got to really, really believe that you can do this the same way you see everybody else doing it, honestly. So DBA for start, left allowed, will be able to get it going to start then earning. Yes. So you gonna start with DBA? Yeah, it'll be a good start for you. Right. Don't let nobody else's negative experiences get in your energy. Exactly, because everybody different. Hey, Spice Creations, what is DBA? Just got here. Digital Boss Academy. It's a PLR community, a done-for-you digital product, honestly, that a lot of people are investing in, and then they're able to either resell that product or learn from it. So it's a community where you get access to a ton of individual ebooks, guides that you can resell, edit, change them up, start marketing, start your own business. Or it also has volume 2 where it teaches you different side hustles. So it teaches you drop shipping, TikTok shop, UGC, how to start an Airbnb business, homeschooling, how to start a virtual call center, how to do wholesaling, which is the real estate. So it's a community. You can invest in it. You can resell the community as a whole, or you can learn from the stuff that's in it and start a business pretty much. So people are investing and they're making money. Me, for example, that's kind of what I did. It's in my bio, Spice Creations. So if you go to my YouTube bio, click on Stand Store, the Stand Store link, you will see DBA listed in there. And you get access to both volumes. So volume 1 and volume 2. It's a great community. Definitely super affordable for the price. It's $222, but if you do it on payments, you can pay less. You can pay like $55 if you do Klarna or Afterpay. But it's pretty much a done-for-you product. You can literally buy DBA, invest in DBA, and start a whole business today, tomorrow, whenever you're ready to start. And you just start doing what I'm doing. Either going live, you don't have to go live, or you just start posting content on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, or, which one did I not mention? Instagram. And you just posting videos. You posting short videos talking about the product and marketing the product. Or you learn one of those businesses. If you're interested in Airbnb business, you learn it from there, teaches you how to start, and you kind of like go off and do your own thing if you want to. It's the best way I can explain it. Or you use those products that's in it. Alicia, you still in here? You saw the little mess. You saw the message they just sent. They add so much stuff to DBA is insane. At this point, look, it's crazy how much information is in there, though. I have Airbnb ebook. Girl, King, you got everything. What you wait? Why you ain't on here promoting? Is what I'm trying to figure out. You already got an Airbnb ebook. Look, there you go. See? You could be promoting it. DBA teaches you how to start the actual business. You know how to start it, so it's in there for people too. Immediately. No, let me stop. So I was trying to market products without a course, and I thought I knew everything, and I didn't. So I didn't make no sales for about 3 weeks, and then I bought UBC. This is my story, my journey. Nope, y'all might not have the same. I always like to put that out there. But I was trying to market without a course, and I was not making no sales. It was like 3-4 weeks, and then I kept seeing UBC, all these courses, and then I kind of sat back and watched, and I was like, I'm gonna invest in UBC. It seems like it's gonna help me. And I bought UBC, and 3 days after I bought UBC, I made my first sale. But I started immediately. And then from then on, that's when I knew. I was like, okay, they really making money like this. Y'all never forget when I made my first UBC sale. Y'all got to think, that's $500 that I made like that. I don't want to say like that because I was posting content. I was doing what I needed to do. But I was at work working my 9 to 5. And I was checking my email a lot because I knew I was promoting. So you checking your email all the time trying to see if you got any notifications. And I had been checking all the time and I wasn't making nothing. But I was still putting in the work. And then I just happened to go on my email, not expecting no different. And I saw that I had a notification that somebody had bought UBC from me. And I went to my stand store and saw $500. Y'all, I started crying. I was about to quit then, my job. But I didn't. But I was like, oh no, that I got $500 that quick and it take me a few days to get that here. I was like, yeah. I started crying. I ain't want to go back to work that day. And from then on, I knew. Like, I knew it was real just from watching people. But when you get that sale, you really know. Like, oh, when you see it, you know. I started Faceless. Yes. So I wasn't over here talking about it. If you look at my YouTube channel, it was nothing about digital marketing at first. It was all day in the life, work from home, coffee. I was on Instagram, brand new page, started brand new, listening, following the course, following the content, following other people. And I started brand new, 0 followers, and I just did what the course told me and followed other people and watched them too. I watched other digital marketers that was starting or had been starting, and I just kind of mimicked what they did in my own way. And that's all I did. And I started Faceless. And when I made that sale, I was only Faceless talking about it. It wasn't until after I made a sale, I was like, I'm finna come on YouTube, make a video, tell everybody. And then I made the YouTube video. And my YouTube video blew up. My YouTube channel got monetized because of it. I had 237 subscribers on YouTube. I was gaining 1 to 2 subscribers a week. If you do the math, I probably wouldn't have got 1,000 subscribers on YouTube for about 5-6 years. No, I'm just saying, but it was gonna be a long time. But I came over here, did a sit-down video, just talking about like my journey, how I had made this sale, how UBC taught me this, taught me that. And the video blew up. I think it has like 52,000 views right now. I gained 1,500 subscribers on YouTube in like a week or a week and a half. So I got monetized based off that video and just me talking about my journey. So now I make money on YouTube too because I'm monetized now. So depending on how much content I put out on YouTube though and videos, I make money. But that's literally what happened. And then ever since then, I had good feedback on the video. People was commenting saying they liked the video, they liked my content, they liked the way I explained it. So then I built up the courage to start going live because I never would have went live because I'm shy. You couldn't have paid me to go live. But based off the video and then the positivity, I was like, I'm going to go live and start talking about it. So I just made these lives a thing. And I come all the time, go live. And I continue to get buyers because I go live. I'm answering questions. I'm helping people. So that's just kind of how I started, like my journey on how I went about it. Everybody's is different though. But yeah, when that first sale came through, I was about to tell them, look, I'm gone. I got another job. I was like, you know, you gotta pump the brakes and wait now. You made one sale, $500, but it's one sale. But y'all, I've made at this point, I don't know exactly because most of my sales come through Stan, but some of them come through PayPal. Like my affiliate sales go to PayPal. So I'll be trying to just estimate with those. But I've made y'all it's like $27,000 at this point. And I started this in April. And some people have made more than me by now. Some people have made less. But to me, that's good because my job ain't paying me like that. In 5 months, that amount of money right now, no, they're not paying me like that. I have days where I make $1,000 in a day. And then I have days, y'all, that I make no sales at all, which is fine because everything averages out. You got a whole month, you know, to put in work, create content, show up, help people, you know. So I make sales sometimes I don't. It just depends. So what do we have to do first? Do we first build up our Faceless page and then build up our personal page or start by building up our personal page? No, so you only gonna have one page. It's a business. You're gonna make it a business page, a professional page. So that way you can see your analytics. You're not gonna be doing it on personal and business. If you have a page already that's related to what you're gonna talk about, it's possible that you could just start talking about your business on that page. But if you have a personal page, like my personal page was on Instagram, my kids, my family, they ain't got nothing to do with business, me taking pictures, you need to start brand new on a zero, start brand new, create a new page from scratch. You're going to optimize your bio, put in there exactly what it is you do. You need to know who you targeting so you can put that in your bio. For example, you don't want to just get on there and make a page and start this business and you don't know who your products are for or who you trying to grab, whose attention you trying to grab. So you need to know that. Like me, I target mainly women. I sell to men all the time because they see my content, but I mainly target working women. So my target audience for me is like me, working women, tired of their 9 to 5, because I can relate. So I know what to say in my content they gonna feel it in their soul. Like, oh, I feel that. I need to start. You know, I know what to say because that's me. So I target working women, 20 to 50 years old. So you need to kind of know who you talking to. Once you know who you talking to, you create a brand new page and you optimize your bio. You don't create the page first though. I don't recommend creating a page until you're ready to start posting content because you don't want the page to sit. It messes up your algorithm. It's okay if it sit for a little while, but you don't want to have an Instagram already created, but you ain't bought no product, you ain't set up no store, you ain't ready. Because now your page just sitting, it's weeks, months. You don't want to do that. So you literally don't need to really set the page up, honestly, until you already know you finna start. You already have your product, you already set it up in your store, and you're ready to put that link in your bio. Then create your page because you want to immediately start creating content. But you would start a brand new page. Don't mix it with your personal because it's going to mess up your algorithm. It may not push your content out, and then you're going to wish you would have just started from zero, you know, in the end. Now, some people can start on their personal page, but they already own there. For example, somebody want to sell fitness products, and they're going to talk to people who are into to health, and they eating good eating and all that. And they already do content like that, showing their day in their life, going to the gym. They always working out on their page. They always showing their food. Then yeah, if that's what you going to target, then you could possibly just go straight on that page and kind of start talking about your products that you offer because your audience is already on your page for that reason, right? Because you already been talking about it. But if it's not like that, you need to start over because it's going to mess everything up. Hey, San. What did you say? Hopefully that answered your question, Derek. I like what you mentioned on your message this morning on how to do everything when going to start business online is saved. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I just did all that down. Right, yes. So you just want to make sure, Derek, you buy a good done-for-you product that aligns with what you want to do. You know what I mean? Or if you know how to make them, you make your own. But it saves you time when you buy one that's already done and then you just start marketing, you know? Which ebook you talking about, though, Derek, buying? Hi, Tanya. How are you? How many courses do you sell? I sell one course, y'all. UBC is my only course. The other stuff on my store is not a course. So I only market one course. People get it confused. So there's courses, then you have digital products like ebooks, affiliate programs, guides, stuff like that, PLR stuff. UBC is the only course that I market. I sell DBA too, which is a PLR community. It's a way for you to start. It's an MRR PLR community with a bunch of individual products inside of it. But one course, which is the ultimate branding course. So I have that. I have DBA, which is a great way to start too. It costs less, so that's why I have two different things going on with those. They're not the same. And then I have smaller ticket items. Like I have a faceless beginner's plan for $20. That's an ebook that just gives you the basics on faceless. Some people just need the basics and they don't have the money for nothing else. So I have that so you can at least get an idea of how to start. I have a little mini Pathway to Profits, little mini guide, little mini course. I have a content vault, which is like faceless videos for like a video so you can have the faceless reels already. And then I have like an Amazon influencer guide because I do that too. Some people want to know how to start. And then like a few other small items, but one course, which is the big one. I don't honestly believe in having multiple. Some people do multiple courses, which is fine. I just feel like it's gonna confuse me and y'all. But people have them because they market them in different ways. Me personally, I'm not trying to be confused and be one day I got to talk about this course, then that course. I'd rather just stick to the one I know that helped me. I know it worked. It's a great course. I'm in it. So that's the one that I market. You're welcome. So let's think long term. How and where can you see yourself? A boss and gone from my 9 to 5, and that's my honest opinion. If you look it up, digital marketing is expected to grow. It's a $1 billion industry already. Do your research if you don't believe me. It's expected to be a $1 trillion industry by 2030. So that's telling you 5 years from now, it's growing. So this is the time to start. It's expected to be a $1 trillion industry. It's one of the highest paying jobs, digital marketing on the internet, marketing stuff. So to be honest, y'all, in a year, I expect to be doing this full time. I'm gonna be honest. Right now, I could be doing it full time. I make more than my 9 to 5. And not just double. I make more than my 9 to 5, y'all, doing this. I could quit my job. I could have been quit my job. I just choose not to because I'm trying to be smart. By me not quitting my job, I'm still using my job to fund my life, pay my bills. So that means all the money I make from digital marketing, the majority of it, I'm saving. When I get to a certain savings account balance, I'm gone because I'm working smart. That savings account balance, I'm going to make sure I'm investing in something that's going to make me money too. So that's the thing. People don't realize, like, when you start making money in this business, there's people who've made 100,000, 200, 300, even $1 million. I know people who've made $1 million from this. When you get to a certain amount of money you've made, you should have invested in something that's going to keep making you money. That's the thing. Not burned all your money and now you looking crazy. Real estate is the way to go. Buy something that's going to continue to make you money. I don't care if it's an Airbnb, a house, or whatever you want to do. But I expect to be I'm not going to be working for nobody for the rest of my life. It ain't going to happen. I believe that. I speak it out into existence. I know I'm working towards it. And I know I'm being smart about my money. I'm not just like blowing it off. But I definitely expect to still be doing this in 5-10 years from now. Yes, and I have a course that I spent a lot of time on that I filmed. It is on Kajabi. I haven't heard of that. Can I put the course that you sell and my course? Yeah. So you can have whatever you want on Stan. Absolutely. Like I was telling you, people sell multiple courses. Depending on what they talking about, it may be 2 different things. So on Stan Store, you can add as many things as you want. It's unlimited. You can add as many digital products, as many courses. You can set your business up in your store however you want. You see what I'm saying? However you want. Whatever your goal is, however you want to brand yourself, you can do it. You can set it up on Stan. You can put whatever you want. You can put webinar on there. You can put ebooks on there. You can put as many courses as you want on there. However you want to run your business. So you could definitely do that, Tanya. So what you say, you were a newbie in the business? Absolutely. I didn't know what I was doing. I thought I did. Yes, that's why I be telling y'all I was new. I did not know, y'all, when I first started seeing. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I've been seeing people talking about digital marketing. I've been seeing people talking about faceless, making money faceless. I thought they was crazy. I'm being honest. Like, I thought like most people do. It used to pop up on my feed, and I used to swipe their asses away. I'm like, ain't nobody out here making money faceless, and I can't even make it showing my face. I didn't believe it. So when you don't believe it and you're not interested, you disregard it. And then one day, I don't know what it was. I don't know why. I got tired of seeing the shit, and I just stopped and listened. And one day I listened, and I'm like, okay, now. I keep seeing all this stuff about digital marketing. Everybody selling digital products. They running these businesses and faceless this. And I'm like, how they making money faceless? Like, I had no idea what the concept was. And so I started listening. I stopped, and I started paying attention. I started listening. I went to follow some people over on Instagram. you know how you come across TikToks and they're like, follow my Instagram, Facebook. I'm like, okay. I went over there so I could see what's going on, and I started watching people. And I'm like, okay, so this, but I didn't understand it. And then when you start looking at stuff, you already know what the algorithm do. They about to show you a whole bunch of it. Click on one wrong thing, like one wrong video, you about to see a whole bunch. So I started seeing a lot, and then I started seeing UBC. I started seeing these courses, and I'm like, what is this course that everybody talking about? So I started researching, and I'm like, I ain't buying that. They crazy, you know, because I had the same mindset like everybody else. And then when you get to your breaking point and your wits end with your job or your financial situation, you gonna be willing to try. You know what I mean? So I was like, all these people ain't lying now, because there was a lot of people coming up. I'm like, everybody can't be lying. And one day I was like, you know what? If I can go get my hair, my makeup, my lashes, my nails done, even if I ain't got no money, I'll still find a way to do it. I was like, you about to invest in this course and you about to figure it out. So I got it on payments. I wasn't worried about the second, third, or fourth payment. All I cared about was the first one and getting access to the course. And that's exactly what I did. I got that course, y'all, and I started going through the course and learning. And then I followed other people. I copied them. I didn't copy their content, but I watched what they was doing. And I'm like, okay, she making this video about this. She doing this, she doing that. I started watching different people, and then it all came together for me, and I started posting content and marketing. And when I made that first sale for $500, I was like, okay, yeah, they telling the truth. Because people would post like their income. Every now and then you see people post their income. People posting $50,000 they done made, $200,000. I made $2,000 this week. And I'm like, oh, no. And then when I made $500 in one day, I was like, yeah, they making $2,000, $3,000 in 1 week. Because I made $500 in 1 day, right? And then from then on, it wasn't no turning back. Because I knew that it was real. That's literally how I started. So what you say, you were a newbie? Yes, I already read that. I started brand new. I'm one of those people, I can do my own research. I can figure it out, you know. I didn't know it all. I didn't know what no damn MRR meant. People were throwing around these terms, MRR, PLR. I'm like, what the hell? I knew it was some type of license to the digital marketing. You know what I did? I went on YouTube. I went on Google. I was like, what is PLR? What is MRR? Some people don't have that drive and that hustle, you know? And I was like, okay, master resale rights mean this. PLR mean this what they doing. I put it all together. And then I had the course. And when I got the course, it just tied it all in because it teaches you what it is. And I went from there. So I'm going to bed to figure out. She said the ABCD of Judy. Thank you for this live. Thank you, Kenya, for being here. Yes, you definitely need to figure it out. You definitely got to get going, girl. And let me know if you have any questions. If you have any questions, just ask me on Instagram, like in my DM. Just tell me you was in my live, and I'll know. Or you found me on YouTube. I already created my small ebook that I'll be selling for free. And then I'm going to resell the course as you sell as a minimum. And also post one-on-one call. Yeah, so that's a good plan. Because you always want to have a freebie, y'all. So that's how you going to gain your email. So if you running a business, you need free items on your store. You need at least 1 or 2 free things, because that's how you going to collect emails. People like free stuff. They're going to put their email in so they can get the free ebook or whatever it is. It needs to be valuable. It needs to be something your audience want, though. Whoever you targeting, if they want it, they're going to go sign up. They're going to get it. Now, guess what? You collected their email. So you building your email list. So when you start setting up them follow emails and you learn email marketing and how to send another email saying thank you and hey, I'm offering this, and if you buy this, you can use this code and I'm gonna give you this. That's how you get people. Oh, well, let me get this now while she got this on sale. Email marketing, y'all. That's what it's all about. All the courses teach you that. UBC teaches you email marketing. It's important. So that's the purpose of the freebies and the lead magnets. I would love to pay you for a coaching session if you offer it. So Tanya, a lot of people ask me that. I gotta figure something out. So the way I've been doing it is, when people buy from me, like if they buy UBC or DBA, I automatically help them if they need it. Like I don't leave people hanging. Like if people have questions, I usually get on Zoom with them, answer their questions, and help them if they need questions outside of the course they bought. So that's usually how I do it. I do that for free since they bought. So I don't really have nothing where I offer people like that haven't bought. You know what I mean? Like no coaching. Because I haven't set up like coach, like no sessions like that or no prices or nothing like that for people who have not invested, if that makes sense. What is it that you would want coaching on? Like, do you have products? I think you said you have products already, right? Like, are you planning on investing in DBA or UBC? I can't remember which one you said. Good night, Kenya. Everyone likes. Let's like. Yes, like the live, please, please, please. Like my live if you haven't. Thank you, Lanika. I always forget to tell people that. I usually say it one time and that's it. Kenya, what you talking about? Access to the course? One day you should do a live session of you in process of making some sales, or a short clip of you on a one-on-one call with someone. Yeah, I should. I do like little shorts, like videos, like the same videos that I put on Instagram, like little clips, like with a hook in the caption, but nothing similar to what you said. But that would be like a good idea. Yeah. Usually when I go on live, I go on here strictly to do this, to like talk, answer questions, talk about UBC, talk about DBA, talk about my journey, how it's changing people's lives. I never really go on here and like show like what I'm doing because I be so focused on the live. All right. I was on a one-on-one call today, y'all, for an hour. An hour. If not an hour, 45 minutes. Right, yeah, I'm definitely trying to go with my subscriber count. My subscriber count would be way higher if I did more long form videos. Like more than likely y'all found me from one of my long form videos that I already posted. But if you look on my page, I haven't really did any lately. And I need to. Because I need to focus. I really want to put all my focus in YouTube, honestly. But I honestly haven't did one because I don't be having time. I could make time because instead of me being on live, I could be doing a sit down video. But I like going live talking to y'all, so I won't be making video. But I definitely got to make time to make, because that's how you gain your subscribers, doing more long form content, you know? And if y'all not subscribed, y'all, anybody that's in here, subscribe to my channel, because I don't be knowing who subscribed and who not, y'all. But yeah, I said my goal is to focus more on YouTube videos, because I do shorts every day, sometimes 2 shorts a day. But I definitely want to focus on at least making one long form video talking one a week. Because that's how I originally grew my channel, by doing a sit down video talking. Anybody else in here have questions about DBA or UBC? To start digital marketing since I know how to talk. Yes, with people, but I've never like been on camera. That's the thing. Do faceless. That's why faceless is a thing now. You know? And a lot of people, it's controversial because a lot of people say faceless is harder. I really feel like it depends on the person. Because for some people, it's going to be harder. For some people, it's not. You're going to have to work harder to connect with your audience because they can't see you, of course. But I know a ton of people who are strictly faceless. They have no accounts where they show their face. And they are very successful. So that's how I know it can be done. Just faceless. Right. They don't go on YouTube talking. They don't show their face nowhere. And they make a lot of money. But it's all going to depend on your branding, your strategy. You know, all that plays into it. If you good at that and learning and like changing it up when you got to, you know, You can have a successful business without even showing your face. Yep. What are you in college for? Are you okay with sharing your Facebook account? Yes, it's linked, y'all. So follow me. I used to not have it linked because I was like, I'm faceless. Why would I link it? Like, I don't want people to know my page. But everybody would ask me, what's your page? So I just linked it. Because at the end of the day, y'all, even though I'm faceless and y'all go follow my page, some people know who I am if you found me on YouTube. But you got to think, I reach people all over the world. My content reaches people all over the world. I reach people in other states, my reels. A lot of people are never going to find me on YouTube, so they're never going to know who I am. So even though my page is faceless, some of y'all know who I am. Like when I tell y'all to go follow me, y'all like, okay, this is her page. But most of my audience on there does not know who I am. So I just went ahead and linked it. It's linked in my bio. And my page is I had it only since April, y'all. I got a little over 1,000 followers. I don't have a huge following. That's the thing. That's good because I started brand new on that page from zero. But that's why I'm telling y'all, I don't have a huge following over there. My reels do okay. Some of my reels get 1,000 views or more. Majority of them get 500 or less. And I still make sales on Instagram and over here. So you just got to get started. Post the content, grow the page, and let the videos do what they do, honestly. And when I made my first sale for UBC for 500, I didn't even have 500 followers, at the time. My videos were only getting 200-300 views at the time. So don't think you can't do it just because you're starting a new page. You can. I did it. Thank you, Tanya. I'm in college for business management. I'm working to get a bachelor's degree and then transfer to university to complete my master's. Oh, you're going to be in school for a while. Right. Business management is good, though, because you're going to be able to manage this business, right? But you're going to be in school for a good while. But that's good you have goals like that to get a master's and all of that. Yeah. Oh, no. Yep.
Damn, buddy.
Anybody have questions? I'm going to be on here like 5 more minutes, y'all. So if y'all got any questions for me, please ask. If you want to get UBC or DBA, it is linked in my bio. If you get it while I'm on live, I'm giving away my Pathway to Profits mini course and my Faceless Beginners Plan for free, but only if you get it while I'm on live. It's just 2 additional products that you can have in your store. You can learn from them, but then you can also resell them. Add them to your store. Hey, Eway, how are you? I bought a course a month ago. Do you to change the course and basically make it yours? Depends on what you bought. Did you buy from me? Or no? It depends on It depends on the license for what you bought. So you got to pay attention to the license when you buy a digital product. So if it's master resale rights, that means you cannot edit it, but you can resell it for 100% profit. But it's not made to change up. If you bought something that has a PLR license, you can change it. You can change the color, the name, add to it, take away, make it your own. So it depends on the license of the course you got. Do you know another digital marketer that goes by CO Stacks? The name sounds familiar, but I don't know. Y'all both the best in this space and the realest as well. Thank you. I don't know. Is he on YouTube? Is that a guy or girl? I don't know why the name sounds familiar, but I don't know. But yeah, anyway, it depends. If you tell me what course it is, I may know, or if you tell me if it's master resale rights, I can kind of tell you if you can change it or customize it. YouTube is Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington. No, I don't know him. I'm gonna look though. I like to follow other people who doing good, you know, cause you can learn. One thing about me, I can always learn from somebody. DWA, right? Master resale rights. You don't edit that. Right, so that's kind of like the course that I sell, UBC. When you buy DWA, it's a master resale rights course. You got to follow the rules of the license, meaning you have to sell it for the minimum price that they tell you that you bought it for, which is probably $4.97, I believe. And you don't edit that because it's not yours, if that makes sense. But when you sell it, it's you only profit, but you don't change nothing about it. You resell it the same. You probably can change the logo, like how you put it on your store, if you change the logo to like a different color, but you can't edit nothing inside of it because it's master resale rights. That's what that means. Denzel, right. I'm like, dang, Denzel Washington? Wait a minute now. He got a YouTube page? That was funny. Let me see. Yeah, but that's MRR, E-Way. But in the email it says customize. You can't customize DWA. I don't have DWA, but I know what it is. It's master resale rights. Cause it's like UBC. It's similar. So is it host? So DWA, is it on school? Did you pay $4.97? Maybe somebody else named their course DWA. If somebody else used that same name now and it's not the actual DWA, then maybe. But if it's the course that I think you're talking about, if you pay $497 for it, you can't edit that. How long did it take you to go through UBC? It depends. It's self-paced. You ain't got to go through the whole course to start. That's the thing. It's a lot of stuff in there. It's over 290 videos. There's a ton of modules. You don't have to go through that whole course. So I still have not looked at all the modules. I used what I needed at the time and got started. I got in it. I set up my store the way they told me. I used the stand store tutorial to help me put UBC in my stand store. Because you got to remember, I was new. So they got a tutorial showing you how to add it to your store. I set up my store. I already had my Instagram account, and I needed to learn how to do email marketing. So I went to the email marketing module. I figured out how to set up my emails to go out when people buy from me. And then I started posting content. And then in the midst of me posting content every day, I would go to the course and learn stuff. I went to the marketing section to learn how to market on social media. I kind of read through that. And I just started implementing the tips and tricks that they give you as I was doing my business still. So you could get UBC and maybe take a week to kind of sit there and kind of learn some stuff and kind of educate yourself. So that way when you start posting, you kind of know what you're talking about. But it depends on you, honestly. It depends on you. It's not really a time frame because you're not going to get through it. You're going to just kind of be going through it here and now, if that makes sense. But you definitely want to study it and kind of learn from it. So that's different. Digital wealth package. So that's different. It says it's PLR, MRR, the product. Right. So if it's both, that means you can edit them. Yes. So yeah. So that's different from what I'm talking about then. So yeah, if it tells you customize, if it opened in Canva and it's telling you to customize it, you can change it. You can customize it. Whenever you see PLR, that's what that means. That you can change the colors, you know, change the text, add some stuff, take away some stuff. Right. And if he sent the email saying customize, then yeah, customize it. Because that's not Digital Wealth Academy. That's different.
Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome. Anybody else with any last minute questions? There's got to be a one-time event every year. Marks that come all together and meet each other for the first time in video. Yeah, that would be good. I know Stan Store does a lot of stuff like that. Like they take the top creators and the top. The only thing is they take the top creators. I think they do it for multiple groups of people, but they kind of do something like that. Stan Store. But that would be good to like have an event. People can kind of learn from each other. You know, that would be good. I would definitely go too. And I consider myself still a beginner, y'all. But I have knowledge because I've tried stuff, I've done stuff, so I have stuff that I can tell people to do, not to do. I've learned from stuff, you know, but I'm still learning. Even people who've been in this a year are still learning because this world, this business is always changing. So you got to keep up, you know? It's always changing. You got to keep up with what's going on. Same thing with Instagram, TikTok. They change the algorithm all the time. So you just got to keep educating yourself and keep up with what's happening, honestly. And then keep learning. All right, y'all. Anybody else before I get off? Because I will talk all night, y'all. Literally. What does that mean? If y'all haven't followed my Instagram, follow my Instagram and TikTok. It's linked in my bio. In the terms of losing money and to the point of having nothing, I bank out. I could teach people a thing or two, whatnot. Right. See, use your experiences to teach people. Right. Yep, that's what you got to do. Thank you, Lanika, for being here. You have a good night. Yep, you definitely you can teach people from what you know, the mistakes you made. Like 3 or 4 times a week, but it's random. I don't have like a set time or day. It's always in the evening times, though. because I work. So it's always 5 or later when I go live, but it's not a set day or time. But I try to come live at least 3 or 4 times a week. So sometimes 5, sometimes it's like 6 or 7. It just depends. I know I wasn't gonna go live tomorrow, so that's why I was like, I had to go live today. I went live last night too. I went last night and today. And what's today? I think I went Thursday too. Or Wednesday. I can't remember. Was I? I was in all of them. I knew I had went like, I think 3 days in a row, or I skipped a day or something. I knew I went yesterday and today, but I couldn't remember if it was Wednesday or Thursday. Thank you, Derek. Yes, you are very welcome. All right, y'all. I am about to get off. Nobody else has nothing else. If y'all have questions for me, y'all, and I'm not on live, just ask me on Instagram. That's the easiest way to ask me a question. On Instagram, just let me know you found me on YouTube. If you let me know you found me on YouTube, then I know it's a real person. And I can answer questions over there. If you have any questions about a course or buying something or just in general, just ask me on there. All right, my phone putting it out. All right, y'all, I'm about to get off this live. I hope y'all have a good night, and thank everybody for being in the live asking questions. And like I said, if you have any questions outside of this, just ask me on Instagram. And if you haven't already followed me, it's linked in my bio, my Instagram account. But good night, y'all. Thank y'all. I'll see y'all in my next live.